What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so the Los Angeles Lakers are off to a 4-2 surprising start to some without the services of LeBron James. And not only are they 4-2, but they've been getting some signature wins against some pretty good teams, including 2 victories already over the team that vanquished them last year in the playoffs, the Minnesota Timberwolves. Luka Doncic, of course, is playing lights out basketball, leading the league with a remarkable 45-point per game scoring average. And already as a Los Angeles Laker, already his short tenure, he's putting up better stats across the board than LeBron James and his stat padding ass ever did. All right. Austin Reeves looks like an absolute sensational player. And there are many, many fans, Laker fans, who are begging that the organization, Lakers organization, trade him. All right. We heard a report, I guess they'll call a report from Sham Charania recently speaking on a podcast where he says that LeBron's commitment to the team is, quote, up in the air. So now I hear and I read, and I have to put a question mark on this video because I don't know how true this is, right? But common sense would probably say that there's truth to this, considering LeBron's age and considering how well the team is playing without him. All right. There are some reports out there that the Lakers organization is at least exploring trade possibilities surrounding LeBron James, right? Now, of course, any particular trade that would go down would have to be approved by LeBron James, so he does have that power. He's one of 2 players, I think, that has a no trade clause in his contract, the other one being Bradley Beal. So wherever LeBron goes, he's going to have to be able to sign off on it. But everything to me is indicating that that's probably what's going to happen, man. Everything is indicating to me that that's the way things are probably going to go. Either, sooner rather than later. So this is the thing. If you're a Laker fan, do you pull a trade? Well, that's the thing, though. With some, I don't think, I'm trying to remember the trade rules here, but I don't think a player can be traded or moved until a month after the season starts, right? Or is it mid-December? I think that the earliest player could be traded. And I think some players can't be traded until February. I think it has to do with certain trade clauses or rules. But I think players can't be traded until mid-December, right? So with that, LeBron still had to be a Laker for a while. But I tell you one thing, if he comes back and he stagnates the offense and players struggle and, the team starts losing and it's the same bullshit, he needs help and all that, it's too much that has happened now that contradicts that old, tired narrative. Because people go say, well, wait a minute, how come before he came back, it looked like LeBron and Luka and the Lakers had more than enough, but now all of a sudden he comes back and he needs more than what Luka needed. And anyway, why would you build your team around a 40, soon to be 41-year-old basketball player? Doesn't make any sense. At the end of the day, people could say he has sciatica, but in reality, and I agree with Charles Barkley, he's old. So all I know is a lot of Laker fans want the organization to move him, and there are some unconfirmed reports that the Lakers are seriously considering, at least at some point during the season, trying to initiate a trade when it comes to trade this guy. You know, like I said, I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. I don't think Fred can be even traded right now until I think mid-December or something like that. I think it's the earliest, but um, we'll see, man. You know, I do think the beginning of the end of his time as a Laker is coming. I think the beginning of the end is coming. If you would have asked me this a year ago, I would have said it's not going to happen. If you'd have asked me 6 months ago, I still would have said LeBron more than likely is going to finish his career, at least finish out uh, his contract as a Laker. Because one thing LeBron will do is honor his contracts. But I don't know about this time, man. You know, I don't know. This time, I think that I think he wants out of there. You know. But anyway, that's all I got to say about him, man. Tell me what you guys think.